Good afternoon, class. It's been a while since I've joined you, but it's good to be coming to you again in video form. Hope you had a great spring break. Instructor Bing's here, about to embark on a dark tourism excursion. Today, I will be going to bring this up. And if you're having a hard time seeing that, I will be going to Evans Lake in McCurtain, Oklahoma. Evans Lake is the lake that you will find in McCurtain City Park. And there you will find this large plaque that has the names of 73 men who died in March of 1912 in one of our state's most horrific mining accidents. On March 20th, 1912 in McCurtain, Oklahoma, a blast ripped through the Sandboy Coal Company's mine number 2, killing 73 men. This was the 7th blast to occur at this mine in a decade. And every time there was fatalities, but this was the worst. Witnesses who saw the explosion reported a 50-foot tongue of fire that erupted from the mine's main entrance. You can find a whole article on the Oklahoma Historical Society's website on coal mining disasters in Oklahoma. This here is a copy of the Boston Evening Transcript in Boston, Massachusetts, with their article about the Sandboy mine explosion, making the news all the way in Boston. So let me show you on the map. Let me get my music going. Here's the map. The home base in Quinton. And I'm simply going to go 24.4 miles east on Highway 31 through Kinta, through Leakwire, and then into McCurtain, Oklahoma. So, having said that, join me now as we head east to visit Evans Lake, the site of the Sandboy Coal Company mining explosion of March 20th, 1912. Hey guys, this is Instructor Bings coming to you from the road, and I am just about to come into McCurtain. So, I forgot my Indiana Jones music, but I've got some good Chicago stuff. So let me turn you to the entry into McCurtain, and we'll go and see where the miners lost their lives 109 years ago. There's the city park of McCurtain. Supposedly that little lake is basically filled in mine area. But they've made this into a nice little park area. And the big placard about the miners is up here. See how close I can get. Maybe I won't have to get out of my nice comfortable van. All right, gotta pause Chicago. Alrighty, you guys probably can't read that, so I will read it to you. Evans Lake, McCurtain City Park, Sandboy Coal Company explosion. The history. On Wednesday, March 20th, 1912, at about 9 a.m., an explosion occurred at mine number 2 of the Sandboy Coal Company, located here at McCurtain in Haskell County, Oklahoma, which was the most destructive on human life. While the explosion snuffed out the lives of 73 men, the damage to the property was hardly noticeable. And then it's got the names. Let's see if I can get you all a little closer there. Names of the men in 3 rows. And just looking at some of the names, I can see it looks like an Indian name, W.G. Birdsong. Looks like some Italian names, Romanio. Anton Mardik. Sounds kind of like a Slavic name. Kind of a hodgepodge of immigration here at the McCurtain mine. All right, I'm going to bring it back down. You see up there 2 profiles of miners. In the middle, that seal says State Mining Board of Oklahoma. So, coming here, in a sense, could be dark tourism. And ironic that they've made a park out of a place where there was a loss of life. But I know that the intention was good to also be a memorial. So there we are, Instructor Bing's on a dark tourism here in Oklahoma. Now, I have a church member class who is from McCurtain, and he told me that 2 or 3 miles outside of town here, you used to be able to see the entry into a mine. He said there was, I think it's a little brick structure, and you used to be able to see the tracks. They were smaller than regular railroad tracks going down into the shaft. So out here in the middle of Haskell County, let's see if we can do a little urban exploration. All right, next time I come to you, it will be hopefully from the spot where that mine shaft is. Instructor Bing's over and out. Hey guys, Instructor Bing's back with you. About 2.5 miles west of McCurtain on Highway 31, and I am stopped across the highway from this structure. Let me enlarge it for you. You can see there it's just it's a red brick structure. The masonry is the masonry just doesn't seem to fit right out here in a field outside of McCurtain. So I obviously I can't go on that land because I don't know whose land it is. I don't have permission, but I'm wondering if that is the shaft. I will take a picture of it and ask my church member, and I will get back with you ASAP. But anyway, that's going to be the extent. I'm going to get back on the road here because I'm just barely off the road. There's really no shoulder here. But so Instructor Bing's on a little dark tourism and urban exploration trek. You know, I know it's kind of a trendy thing for some people, this dark tourism, but for the people in this area, that's a memorial, and it's just so that they won't ever forget the lives of those individuals that were lost. I think most people go there not out of a sense of morbid obsession, but maybe to learn about what happened and pay a little respects, whether it's just by being there or just having high regard in their minds for those people who lost their lives. But anyway, there's all kinds of places like that all around us, my friends. So human geography, once again, is a part of your everyday life. So embrace it, observe, seek, learn, and add that much more of, add a little bit more unusual into your life, is what I'm trying to say. So this is going to be Instructor Bings. Until I join you back again at headquarters in Quentin, I'm going to kick back on the 80s music. Don't laugh at me because I'm sure your parents listen to it too. And we'll see you here in a few moments back in Quentin. Bye-bye. Welcome back to headquarters in Quentin, Oklahoma. Hope you enjoyed the excursion to McCurtain, and with the possible addition of that urban exploration. I'm going to have to talk to my church member and see if that was the correct place where that mine entered into the ground. But you know, this brings up it brings up some interesting things to consider about dark tourism. Our textbook mentions that dark tourism and urban exploration are forms of anti-tourism that push the boundaries of human relationships to landscapes, as they reject the kind of experience that celebrates and reinforces the desirability of made-for tourist sites, and embrace experiences that peel back the complexity and contradictory aspects that constitute all such places. Certainly, when the people of McCurtain put that plaque up, because I don't believe it was a state plaque. You all are familiar with state historical markers, and that certainly was not one of them. So I'm guessing it was I didn't read very closely, but I'm guessing it was put up by the people of McCurtain and maybe the coal mining company. It certainly, I believe, was not envisioned originally to be a tourist site, but a memorial. And as you saw, the lake now covers where the mines were, a place that was known for devastation and death. Now is a beautiful spot where the people of McCurtain can go and take their kids a park. That certainly, I think, raises some issues of complexity concerning people relating to geographic sites. A place that was and is known for a great loss of life is now a beautiful place where families can go and spend time together. Maybe that is a testament to the human spirit that while tragic things will happen, we're going to push forward and see that beauty will come from ashes. And so maybe dark tourism isn't probably the best term for that. Because while dark does have the connotation of death and gruesomeness, when I hear dark tourism, I think of someone who might have a morbid fascination with death and pain and destruction. I like to think of that place as a memorial to go and reflect on the lives that were given, and now to see that there's a park there that celebrates the importance of families. I don't know. What do you think about that? I'll include this as a bonus on our test. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are about places like the coal mining disaster. Think about a huge state, which I believe is a federal tourist site now, the Oklahoma City Bombing Memorial. So Instructor Bings coming to you again from Quentin after a dark tourism and possibly an urban exploration venture. Until the next video, have a great evening, and we will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.